All right. So Nava reached out to me like a month ago. I don't know the exact day. I looked at it yesterday, but I forgot. And he was like, he's getting a divorce. And I was like, oh, dude, if you need anyone to talk to, I'm there for you, whatever. And then, um, 2 days later, he came into the Discord for the first time in like 5 years. So then we're like, okay, cool, whatever. Now it's coming around and hanging out. And from there, it was the downfall of everything. So he started coming around every single day from like uh, after work 3:45 ish until he goes to bed every single day. So like I'm like okay, he's just like alone. He doesn't have anything to fucking. He's just alone. And what's weird about it is that like me and Kevin already had this weird feeling going on early on when we already talked about it. It was like not even like a few days into it happening. We were like really put offish as to like why is he coming around so much now? But for 5 years, he never came around at all. Ever. Never came around. Never. Until when my dad passed away, he reached out, in which I ignored him because prior to that, he still never came around. So like I was like, bro, like no point. There's no point in doing this. So he started coming around, trying to be best friends with everybody, and everything was fine. 100%. Everything was fine. We were a little weirded out because we didn't know, like we want to know why they broke up. We want to know why he didn't come around. We got all these sideways answers like Amy didn't like us, so he didn't come around, and he spent a lot of time with her. And then the reason why they broke up and shit, because she wanted kids. Um, no, she didn't want kids. He wanted kids, and it was like we were talking about this, and we're like, bro, like you've been together for how long? What do you mean you're getting divorced now because you finally figured out that she doesn't want to have kids? So like there was like a few things going on right there already that we were like, this what all this time all this time goes by, like what are you talking about? Like it doesn't even add up. So then we start like gaming, like kind of gaming. Um, Nava's not one to be known to just want to play all these random games at all.
Nope.
In which
Always not.
Kevin has literally begged begged Nava to play certain games, without getting either a response or a petty ass fucking excuse about his wrist hurting. and and so all of that magically changed by the grace of God when Queen started coming around. So then Queen and me were playing all these random games, and then um, we were playing all these random games, and then we were playing like Fortnite, and then I told her she would like a game called Stardew Valley, and she downloaded it, and then I didn't play with her because I was like, I don't know what I was doing, but she was playing by herself. And then this is put on me. I've said this multiple times. I brought up multiplayer, and then immediately when the multiplayer shit was brought up, um, Nava said something along the lines like he tried to play multiplayer, but it didn't work or whatever. And then I said, try again. Let's try that again. Let's try multiplayer again. So then immediately Nava made a server, and they played together, and it was fine. I don't give a fuck about that. That's cool. And then it led to him downloading Fortnite for the first time his whole entire life and playing Fortnite, and it became very weird pretty early on when we were playing Fortnite, when it was like I was pretty trying to not be like, I don't know, it was like in the back of my mind that it was already getting weird somehow, and I don't know what it was, but it became to the point where like I started seeing little things like him constantly following her everywhere she went in Fortnite. And just weird little things that like probably don't really matter. Coincidental. It's just there. And I'm like, whatever. This is whatever. But do you think it's weird? Oh, I'm like, oh, no, no. I don't know. Maybe we're getting there. Maybe I don't know yet. And I'm like thinking to myself, like maybe I'm just overthinking this shit. And then when I reached out and called, I talked to Queen on the phone, you know, he was already reaching out and talking to her in DMs. And so like, I'm like, okay, okay. Is it weird? What is it? What is this? Like, what is going on? And she said it wasn't weird. And I'm like, okay, as long as it don't get weird, I'm good. I'm great if it don't get weird. That's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. And so we're all fine. And then I think time goes on, and then it comes to the point where like I think we get into a phone call again. I'm pretty sure after. I don't know if we had 3 phone calls or 2. It might have been 3, but I think the second one was the one where I was asking her to read me certain things off in the messages. And I guess like because you know Queen, everyone knows who Queen is. Everyone knows she's a very good human being. She's a people pleaser. She's very nice. She doesn't know how to say no. This on top of everything has nothing to do with Queen. I'm not blaming Queen. This is 100% on Nava, no matter what anyone looks at. Everyone already knows this. Everybody already knows this. Queen has no fault in any of this. Bring her name up because this is literally not why this is happening, but this is a guy who has manipulated his way and preyed on somebody because she knows no better. That's what this is. That is 100% what this is. So I went to her and I questioned everything that was going on. I told her to make boundaries because at the time it was all friendly. It was like, is he overstepping his way? Hopefully he's not trying to do anything weird. And it was like, no, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird, whatever. So when I got on the phone call with her the second time, I'm pretty sure it was the second time, I literally told her to read me off the shit and I told her to set boundaries of being friends so he knows it's a friendly thing. It's just friends. We're just friends. That's it. I'm like, make it and then just set it. And it almost felt like I was like forcing it to happen. And I didn't want it to be forced because then it makes it seem like I'm making somebody do something that they don't want to do. So it's like, just if you want to do it, do it. But like, this has also been in play that like, no, if you want to date, you're not dating in caution. That's already a rule. So it's like, this is going nowhere. This is not a thing. So like, I had her read off shit to me and she read something that was like along the lines of, it was like, she was talking about me and it said something along the lines like, I hope he's not stopping me from pursuing you. Something along those lines. So like when that word came up, I was already there. It was right when I heard that word, I was already there. I was like, okay, so this weirdo is already trying to pull some shit, is already doing shit that like mind you, me and Queen are like rekindling our friendship. Everything's getting worked out. I'm bringing her around. She's coming out of her show, getting to know everybody, playing games together. We're trying to have it be like it was. And then this is starting to happen. But why is it happening? Why? Why isn't it just all friendly, like banter, gaming? Like, why is it weird? Why is it becoming fucking weird? Why? I just don't understand it. And it was upsetting. And it was like, because I've already experienced a situation of my friend getting dragged away from me over manipulation, lying, conniving, and being a piece of dog shit. It's already happened. So like, am I going to allow it to happen again? No, I'm not allowing it to happen again. And so when that was happening, I felt very like I was defending what was going on. I was like, bro, like none of this is going on. It's not happening. And so I was paying more and more attention to it. So like I would see little things happening. Little things would like just be there and I would notice it. But then by the time that like this is happening right now in front of everybody watching, everybody was already noticing the shit as well. So it wasn't even just me. And Kevin was also bothered by it because it was like Kevin is asking this dude to play games almost every single day. And this dude is ignoring him. Nava's ignoring him all day long. All day. Meanwhile, he has no issue talking to this person all day long. All waking moment of every fucking day. But he can't talk to Kevin and be like, bro, like, we could do that. Like, yo, you want to play this? You want to do that? You want to do this? No answers. Nothing. Zip. until he comes into Discord. And then we started getting this, like, we started noticing this shit evolving into like, oh, Queen would hop in a hangout. Immediately after, Nava would come in a hangout. If Queen left, he would leave. If they went into one channel, it would just do the same shit over and over again. Follow, 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 leave, 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 leave. Same fucking time, almost all the fucking time. Almost all the fucking time. So, like, it wasn't just me that was catching on, because as I learned, there's people like Chrissy and Doubles that were talking about it before I even said anything about it. It was already being noticed. It was already a thing. So, and I didn't bring it up until fucking a couple days ago. And like that, this shit was even, until I noticed that everyone already knew what was going on because of how obvious it was and how weird it was. And it has nothing to do with Queen. Like this is the weird thing, isn't has anything to do with Queen. And so, Kevin actually yelled at Nava one day when he came in, and because like the whole zombies thing where he was like asking Nava to play zombies and like he wasn't responding. And then like Queen literally came into, Call of Duty or gaming or something. And like 2-3 minutes later, Nava came in and Kevin's like, oh, so you come in when Queen does, but fucking you can't answer my fucking messages for fucking hours on end. And then obviously this goes over this dude's head because he's a weed fucking fiend that just is dumb as fucking rocks and is oblivious to what the fuck is going on around him. And so Kevin's already like fed up with it because he knows what's happening. He knows what's going on. He sees everything that's going on. And so do I. So like, and then it started being like, oh, now they're not coming around anymore. Now they're not coming into Discord. Now they're either in a Discord call or they're literally somewhere, whatever, playing games amongst themselves. And I want to remind everybody that like, I told Queen not to let it go outside of this Discord at all. I said, don't make it weird. Don't make it go outside this Discord. That was one thing that I made very, very, very fucking there. It was there because I didn't want to make it weirder than what it was, because I was trying to nip this shit in the bud in the beginning, because I know once someone catches feelings, it's just a defending moment. It's all defending. It's just, you're defending everything that this person is doing. There is no letting it up. You're just going to, there's no me being right in any situation. It's always defend, 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 defend once your feelings are caught. That's it. And so I regret not stopping this way earlier, to be honest, because I could have. So poor Kevin. No. So I find out that they're playing games out of here, and I'm thoroughly upset. I'm mad. I'm fucking more livid than I probably was when I first talked to her, because it was already set in stone that it wouldn't be like that. Because I guess she told me that he tried to invite her to his Discord, and she told me that she wasn't going to go to it. This was early on, and I was like, "Yeah, don't. That's weird. Like, don't do that. Like, why do that? Like, just, you could be here and be in any channel nobody's in. Like, why be weird about that shit? Like, you can go to any channel in this Discord with each other and play games or do whatever. Like, stop making it fucking weird." And so, I was very standoffish about it, because this has already happened to me, like I said. So,
wait, time out 1 sec. Wait, who did this happen with before?
I don't really want to say. Like, it did happen with
Queen,
Queen, but it did happen with Queen, but like that is over and done with, and like I know Queen gets really upset when I talk about it. So, so what happens is that like days go by, 2 days, 3 days, then it goes back to 1 day, where like they were coming in every single day, and then it became like a disappear here, disappear there, come back, disappear, like, and then like, oh, it felt like it was like we can leave for 2 days and then come back, make our appearance, and then leave again. That's what it felt like. Because before that, it was like, oh, we're every day in here, and then now we can just take ourselves and go away from this. And I was already seeing it like, oh, well, it's starting. It's starting right here. Like this, it only gets worse from here. Like, we're already transitioning into this point where it shouldn't be this way. Like, it's like, why is it happening this way? Like, why? Like, I'm not the one who's making this weird. You guys are making this weird. Like, why has it got to be this way? And I understand people being friends. We're all friends. Everybody's friends. You guys are making it weird friends. This isn't normal friends. So, I called Queen on the phone and I screamed and yelled at her. I don't even know if it was on the phone. I think Kevin was in there, and I was yelling at her, and we were going back and forth. And I don't really like. I know my point, and I know like, and I see everything that's going on, and I analyze it as a whole. And the biggest problem is that like I'm trying not to lose a friend. I'm not trying to purposely argue and fight with somebody. I'm trying not to lose a friend because, like I said in the beginning, there is no dating. The rule has been there forever. There is no dating because there's only problems that happen. Only problems come from this shit. So like it was already set in stone that this would never happen for years. This isn't anything new. So like I don't want someone to catch feelings and then like what do we get? What can we do? Like what are we gonna do now? Are we gonna leave? Like and then it's like we gotta choose sides. Like, do I care about this dude I randomly know? Or is Sean like, what is it? What are we doing here? So like we're going back and forth and we're arguing. And it's like, bro, why am I arguing with you? Huh? What? I'm not arguing with you over a guy who you knew for fucking like 2 weeks. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? There's no shot in any planet that this is gonna happen. No way. I'm not arguing, I'm not fighting. I'm like, I'm going to see where your loyalty lies. And if it's here, okay. If it's not, we'll see the welcome fucking thing light up and you'll leave. And then everybody's going to know that you chose some random fuck boy over somebody who's known you for 5 years that, you know, cares about you obviously a lot. Care about Queen a lot. And everybody fucking knows that. Everybody knows that. And I'm not going to let some fucking piece of shit do this. It's not happening. No matter which way she wants to look at it, no matter what, it's not happening under any watch. Anything and nothing. It's not. Because since the beginning, when this motherfucker started coming around, I had a bad feeling the whole entire time. And that's why this has led up to what it has. Is because I just constantly had a bad feeling about this whole entire thing. And that's why we did what we had to do. That's the reason. There's no in between. We didn't do this only because of Queen. We did this because we wanted answers. We wanted answers, and we weren't going to take one side. That's all this shit came down to. And we came up and we found out a lot more than we probably shouldn't have learned. But, so yeah, we argue, we go back and forth, and, you know, the conversation's going nowhere. We're basically just yelling, and I made my point, whatever she's going to listen to. And so more days go on, just of literally nothing, the same shit over and over again, just leaving, coming, not coming around, doing this, doing the same shit over and over again. So then we're just sitting in Discord one day, and I don't know if it was me or if it was Kevin, but I was like, bro, you have Amy added on anything? Like, I think it was me. And he was like, I think I have her added on Facebook. And I'm like, bro, like, you should reach out to her. Like, we could ask her some questions. And to figure out like what the fuck is truly going on, because if she don't like me, I don't know why she don't like me. So Kevin messaged her, and she didn't want to come into the Discord because she doesn't want anything. She doesn't want drama. She doesn't want any bullshit going on. She doesn't want to bicker back and forth. She doesn't want to fight. Same with Queen.
Yeah, she remembers what happened
Yeah.
last time.
Especially you're around. And so yeah, like Queen doesn't want it either, and I agree. Like I feel like it's. None of them want to argue and fight, and I don't think that's the purpose of it all. But I also want to add a lot into this story that I'm adding because a lot of it's gonna full circle. But when Kevin was talking to Amy, it was like just messages with Kevin and Amy. Like literally, when Nava decided he wanted to rage quit and be a pussy ass bitch,
I accept 100% accountability for messaging Amy. Sean didn't make me. I wanted to find out too.
Yeah. So when Kevin was messaging Amy and getting all these answers, he was reading them off to me in Hangout. And then she messaged Nava saying something pretty nice, but it was kind of like a jab. And then he thought it was me that said something to Amy. So he came into fucking Discord, said, oh, hey guys, I got a little message from my ex-wife. I know it's one of you two. I thought we were bros. I thought we were friends. And I said, I was on my phone. I was like, friends? Let me get the fuck on my computer really quick. By the time I said that, this motherfucker said, oh, no, let me do this. And he left. He left the server. And then I was like, okay, we're going to go here.
This is the first time he joined Discord without Queen.
Yeah.
That was the only time he came in here by himself to say some hot shit and leave.
Yeah, that was like one of the first times that I never seen someone leave. He must have had to leave server on deck because he was ready to go. And so I was like, all right, I'm reaching out to Amy. I added Amy because, like, you want to make it worse, bro? We're going to make it worse. And so I reached out to Amy and I'm like, let's talk in voice. So then I called her, got fucking Kevin on the line, and just went everywhere from there. And asked her the questions that I wanted to know, like, why'd you guys break up? Why, if she hates me or not, which is diabolically not the fucking truth at all. Because for one, why is it when I told her that told her this, the first thing that she said actually, Kevin, was, I thought Sean hated me, and I don't hate Amy. And so why is it that Nava told us that Amy doesn't like us? Huh. It's pretty fucking weird, isn't it? Because when I talked to her, that's further from the fucking truth. That's really weird. Because Amy said that she has no problem with me and hasn't. And it makes sense because the last time I talked to Amy, we were talking basically about after when I came and visited, we were just chit-chatting back and forth about, funny to believe that, Stardew. So, yeah. So the conversation with Amy, which I had the whole entire goddamn thing, thankfully, because a lot of shit was said. So, like, none of this gets put on me. The problem is that I don't let anything slide. So if you want to be a piece of shit human being, you're getting called out for it no matter who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. If you want to be a piece of shit, you want to do piece of shit things, you're getting called out for it. I don't give a fuck. Public forum, public anywhere. I don't give a fuck. But just note that this isn't from me. This is from a conversation I had with somebody that I still have. So, and all the people that are going to know, trust me, even if these are just allegations and they're not true, one thing I'm going to say right now, sue her. Take her to court. But for one thing I'm going to know is that nobody wants to be around people like this. Nobody. Nobody wants to have an association with someone like this ever in a million years. No matter what. So we were all taken back by this too. Me and Kevin were like, we were just like asking simple questions, and then it just led from one thing to another. So we're just asking these questions. So come to find out, in the beginning, Nava said that him and Amy broke up, and because she didn't want to have kids, and he wanted kids. Well, come to find out, he's infertile, so he can't have kids. So there's one lie literally out the window. So when I heard that literally early on in the beginning, I already was like, oh, so this motherfucker's already, like, it's already a lie. Like, so where are we going? Like, what is it? What more is this? What, like, I was supposed to believe someone I've known for 16 years, but now I'm finding out from somebody that, like, is like Amy, and I'm getting her side, and it's like, well, okay, so what's going on? Like, why am I hearing different stories now? And so now the whole entire, like, did you force him basically not to come around and caution? Like, why didn't he come around for 5 fucking years? One time. Why didn't he come around? So this circles to, like, a whole entire situation that they had between the relationship. So Amy obviously wanted more affection and time with Nava because he was so addicted to the internet and so addicted to being with his guild and being on YouTube and Twitch all the fucking time that she wanted more time with him and more affection. Well, unfortunately, what doesn't work is giving less affection and more time. So what had happened was he gave all of his time with less affection, which of course is not going to tell anybody like me that because it makes him look like an idiot. He doesn't want to be made to look like an idiot. So, like, what did he tell me? He said he gave her all of his time. All the time he was out of work, every time he was spending with her. So that kind of makes him look like a good guy, right? But when you're not giving her the affection that she deserves as a female, as your wife, and she feels some type of way about it, and you do nothing about it, it falls on you, buddy. Sorry to say. Sorry to say it falls on you. It's your fault. So, every time that she would say stuff like, I would want to watch movies or I'd want to do this, and he would like stress about it and be like, he would either complain about it or he would do it just to do it to make her happy. But in reality, when they would watch a movie, he would like fall asleep and just whatever. And then like there'd be times where like stuff like that would happen, and she'd be like, okay, well, if you don't want to be here and doing this, just go play your video game with your friends. Go be with your friends. Go do this. Go do that. She told me and Kevin that she has not one time ever said anything to avoid us or not be around us or not come in here or not do anything of the such. She told us both that very clearly, that we were not a problem. There was no problem here. She just wanted time and affection with him in certain times. That was a lot of it. So she was very standoffish about the guild because something happened in the guild with a female. I guess there was a girl in the guild that was sending him shit in the mail. I don't know. Amy didn't like it, so Amy called it out. Whatever.
Like in-game mail?
No, home mail.
Oh.
Home. Sending shit to the house. Yeah. Yeah. So there's gonna be things that like, yeah. So, and on top of this, there's another thing where, I guess like, so Amy tried to leave four consecutive times from what I know. And apparently this is what I was told, is that when Nava would get out of work, he would love to sit in his vehicle after work with a coworker named Shawnee for like a half an hour to an hour. And I guess he got caught by Amy. So there's that.
I'm gonna assume that's a female.
Yeah, Shawnee's a female.
I think it was Shauna.
Shawnee, whatever fucking name is. I know it's my name, but like the female version.
But yeah, they used to hang out after. They used to hang out after work, and he worked the late shift, so they would sit in his car till like 3 a.m. or some shit like that.
Yeah, and she caught it. It wasn't like ever brought up like randomly in a conversation, like, oh, I hang out with this girl in my car. And like me and Kevin were like, oh, what do you think they're talking about? Pokemon cards or some shit? Like, what do you think they're doing in the car late at night? Like, what are we doing here? And so anyway, and that's when we get to what I told you, what I sent you. So,
oh brother,
I really do not want to add that. I really don't want to say this on stream, but I have to, because it was told to me and it's in recording. And it's just something that like, this is the reason. This is it. So 3 days before Nava's wedding, I guess Amy caught him talking to a female that, I guess, I don't know at the time she was underage, but she was underage for what happened. So I guess like she asked Nava if he still had the pictures that she sent him that were nudes. And this is 3 days before the wedding. And so I guess when she woke up, she went through his phone and seen these nudes, because I guess Nava had saved them and put them in his email. And Amy found them and called his ass out on it and made him delete the email and the text. And the female in question was 17 years old.
Okay, so I got it. How old was Nava at this time?
Amy said that that he got the nudes when he was overage.
Like 18 overage, or like 20?
Probably like it was a lot young. He got him a while ago. He got him a long time ago. But she's saying that he got him when he was over the age 18 and she was 17. So, and he saved them and he still has them. And he had them in an email.
That part's really fucking weird. That part's really fucking weird.
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, this was literally just just brought into our attention. Like we were just talking, and it was like just boom. It was just she said it, and so we're gonna have people that are gonna be like, prove it, prove this, prove that. But it's like I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been in a relationship for Kelly for 16 years, just almost I'm longer than Nava and Amy. I'm gonna tell you right now, in situations of like stuff like this, there is gonna be no proof. There is gonna be no proof of no girl in the car at 3 o'clock in the morning. There is gonna be no proof of this child porn shit unless he sues her. If he sues her and all this shit happens, then do it. Do it. Because then they'll backlog your email and they'll find the shit. If it's not true, then okay. But as of right now, what I've heard and what fucking everybody knows now from her mouth, this is the shit. This is it. So I'm taking this with what somebody that has been dating somebody for this long has said. I can't say that she's lying, and I can't say anything because if she's lying, she's gonna go to jail. Like anyone knows you can't do shit like that if it's not true. So I'm just saying, I don't think anyone would risk shit like that. But like all aboard, dude. If you're gonna fucking if it's not true, take her to court, prove it all wrong. I doubt that's gonna happen. But like, and if it doesn't happen, we're gonna know it's true. So like, you better do something because as of right now, everybody knowing, you don't look like someone that anybody wants to talk to. I'm telling you that right the fuck now. And even wanting to be associated with you is scary. I'm going to tell you that right now, because then you're just accepting it. No matter which way you want to defend anything, you want to be on anyone's side, no matter what, this is coming from her mouth. So like, this isn't just some random fucking person. So I don't know. I'm just saying in general that I don't think she would go that low, to be completely honest, because this is what she's risking. They're in court right now for marriage bullshit. So like, Amy knows that I'm freely going to talk about this. She knows I have a big fucking mouth. So like, she knows I'm not, what the fuck? No one's going to stop me from talking about anything. So she knows right there that telling me or Kevin, the biggest mouths in caution, anything is going to get blabbed. So like, do I think she's lying? Probably fucking not, to be completely honest. To be completely honest, I don't think so. There's too many stories that was told that just adds the fuck up into everything that like I was hearing. It just doesn't look good, to be honest. And there's a lot of shit, bro. There's a lot of dumb shit that like she was telling me that was really small. Like I guess when they went on the cruise in December, they were going to the Bahamas, and all Nava did was stay in the room and sleep and be on Discord. So like whatever Nava's doing on fucking Discord, and he's so infatuated with Discord all the fucking time, like there's something other than that going on. I don't know. There's shit going on that nobody knows about. I can tell you that right now, because she's said this multiple times on fucking to me and Kevin that like it's hard. It would be hard to pry him away from anything that has to do with like the internet type shit. Like she couldn't even get him away from his phone or anything, and you know, it was just weirdo shit, man. Like, oh man. And there's so much more. There is more, but it's more or less just like dating and them dating and like the problems within a relationship. Like, I guess when they went to couples counseling, they had like this routine where every morning that they would wake up, they would kiss and say like "Good morning, love" or something like that. And then eventually, like after like 2 weeks, it became normal again, where instead of like kissing her and good morning, it was just like he hopped on his phone and went on Discord and did what he did. Like just back to the, you know, old Nava after like he would literally promise her multiple fucking times that he was going to change, but then in fact would not change and become the same person everyone knows him as. And up until 2 weeks ago, she told me this last night, up until I guess 2 weeks ago, he had to text her and find out how to use the washer and dryer. So if this doesn't tell you the kind of person that we're kind of dealing with, someone that doesn't know how to use a washer and dryer in their own house, I don't really know what kind of person, like, like what am I dealing with here? What kind of person have I surrounded myself with before 5 years ago? I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Jordan, in the past, like when he started coming around, it was kind of like just a gut feeling. Like we just had this feeling because I'm gonna tell you right now, and Kevin can probably vouch for this. That's not the person that I grew up with. It's not. It is not the person I know. It's not the person I grew up with. I felt like I was talking to a whole entire completely different person. And Kevin can probably vouch for that. I don't really know anyone else that was hanging around at that time, but like he's not a friend of mine because what this all comes down to is that the moral of the story is that Amy was talking to a guy named Brady. I'm pretty sure his name was, and Nava was really upset at that. So instead of Nava going to his guild and going to his other Discord that he has with his friends in it, he decided to come to our Discord. And I have a lot of females in my Discord, and a few of them play video games. And what had happened is that he took it upon himself to literally become a predator and find his prey. That's basically what this comes down to. In retrospect of everything that has happened and all of this, it's literally him trying to retaliate to Amy's doing. That's what it all comes down to. And like I said to Queen, is that this would have happened to any female, not just her. It would have happened to any girl who would have been playing these games at any given moment, any given time. There is no difference at all. And unfortunately, it's happened this way because it was going to happen in a lot worse way. But luckily, it happened this way because it could have been a lot worse. But I don't know. How do you feel right now, Jordan, with all this getting put on you?
Brother, without going into it too much, because my week has been, actually my last 2 weeks has been shit, but I've been dealing with one of my friends from the gym. We went out on Saturday, and she got drunk enough that she started showing us her boyfriend's texts. And that dude is a fucking emotional abuser, waiting to be a physical abuser and waiting. And she's locked in. He's got his fucking fangs in her, and I want to murder this dude who hates me for absolutely no reason, by the way. Every time they fight, it's because of me. I haven't done anything. And she's just blind to it. So it's like, then you told me this, and I was like, bro, I think I'm just gonna murder everybody. Every dude I see, I'm just gonna fucking kill.
Dude, because this is what this is. I've also got to add, I really don't want to add this in, but I'm going to tell you how like wrapped around she is like I said, this doesn't have anything to do with Queen. Nothing about Queen. She's a great human being, great person, great friend, whatever. I'm blaming all of this on him and his tactics and his manipulation, gaslighting, just everything in between you can imagine is placed on him. He literally has it already done. It's already over. So when I was arguing with Queen, I said that I'm just going to kick Nava out. I was like, I'm just going to kick him out. I'm going to kick him out. It's going to be over and done with. She said, I don't have to do everything that you tell me to do. I'm not going to listen to everything you have to tell me. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm easily going to settle this. I'm going to settle this. She's like, I'm not going to block him. I'm not going to stop talking to him. And I'm like, Queen. So what? So what then now? And she's like, you can kick me. And I was like, what? You want me to kick you? You want me to kick you instead of Nava? So this is so like, what kind of Romeo and Juliet shit are we doing here? Like, what is this? Now you're putting yourself in front of him? What is this? What is going on? So like right then and there, it's like, it's already there. It's already picking and choosing. It's already there. It's already there. It's already to the point where like, okay, I'd rather ruin my friendship with somebody than you kick out this person. Just kick me. It was already there. It's already been the fangs. The fangs are already in. So like, I'm just over here mind boggled by this even happening because like I've said this multiple times. 2006, Sean. Would he let this fucking fly? Would this happen? How far would this actually get? It wouldn't get anywhere. This would never happen. Ever in a million years. Never. Not even fucking 5 minutes worth.
Nope. It wouldn't.
And plus you gotta listen, like in 2006, how much shit would someone like that get in the moment of stuff like this happening? How much shit? Imagine Andrew in here. Imagine Andrew in here and hearing what is going on. Just imagine for one fucking minute that this is going on and Andrew catches whiff of it. Dude, are you out of your mind? Bro, you're gonna hang yourself tomorrow. Like there's no way. You're done. It's over. You're never showing your face around. You're done. If you ain't done now, I don't know what the fuck. There is kind of like no coming back from this. But yeah, he left the Discord. I guess he left everything. I don't know why. He like just left everything. And I think he thinks that like there's going to be like one point where like it's going to be fixed and fine. But like I'm going to tell you right now, you can't come back from this. There is no coming back from this, dude. With what people are hearing, are you out of your mind? I wouldn't want you around at all. Ever. In a million years, bro. You think I want to be associated with something like that? You are out of your fucking mind. There is no planet that I would ever want to be on this for shit like that, dude. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm telling you right now, I was as taken back as fucking anybody else when I heard shit like this. I was just mind boggled. And, you know, I don't know. I'm as disappointed as anybody else. Kevin, what do you want to add, man? You got to add something.
I fucking hate that piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, dude, he's a scumbag. He's a rat.
Yeah, Kelly don't even like him, dude.
I know. I've said everything I just needed to say, but
Kelly don't even like him, dude. Kelly doesn't like what he was doing with Queen in the beginning. She knew it from the get go, and you know she was the first one to call him a snake and a rat, dude. Right? Like I heard her saying it in the kitchen, and I was like, bro, like oh my god, like Kelly doesn't even like him now. Oh my god, dude, what is happening? Because Kelly knew what was going on. It was hinted very early on what was going on. And so, you know, like, we're like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you being so weird? This is cringy as shit. Why are you doing this? Like, and Kevin added this a bunch of times. Like, why didn't you come, like, when you first start coming around, why didn't you try to rekindle your friendship with us? Why don't you just try to be, like, friends with us and, like, try to, like, you know, be our friends instead of, like, trying to snake your way into somebody else's DMs? Like you just came around to get closer with somebody. That's all you did because you're alone right now. That's it. That's all you did. That's it.
He never would have been alone if he just fucking hung out with his friends, brother. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you don't
true.
Need to be a predator piece of shit.
That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, bro, like, why couldn't you just be normal? Bro, you see me and Kevin hang out on fucking private phone calls or private calls on Discord? No, shut the fuck up. Like, no, that's not normal. That's not, you don't think that's weird? Come on, bro. Open your fucking eyes. Like, this shit's weird. And yeah, like,
yeah, in the midst of all this happening, the only thing he had to say was, I thought we were bros. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, this dude's so fucking doped up out of his fucking mind on dabs that he doesn't even realize that it wasn't even me, that it was Kevin. Like, come on, bro. Really? He didn't even think that Kevin was even mad at him. I'm like, bro, see, this is how much shit goes over your goddamn head and how much you care. You just worried about your dick. That's it. That's all you're worried about. You're just worried about trying to get your dick wet, you fucking weirdo. You don't even give a fuck about your friends. You were never here because of me. You weren't here because of Kevin. You weren't here because of any other caution. You were here because you got left alone and you're trying to fill that void of loneliness. That's it. That's all this shit comes down to. Because why? Why didn't you come around for 5 years? Because we found out it wasn't because of Amy. You weren't our friends, bro. You weren't our fucking friends. And that shows. Everything that just transpired in the last 2-3 weeks, You're not our friends, and you never fucking probably were. You just made yourself look like even more of a fucking piece of shit scumbag. That's it. And for one, like what Kevin's thing says right here, cowards leave, real men get banned. You couldn't even be man enough to fucking talk to me on Discord one-on-one how much of a fucking pussy-ass bitch you are.
Cowards leave, real men get banned. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Handle your shit, dude. Argue, get banned, do it.
Bro was so high they didn't even know what the fuck he was saying. Even Chris was saying that when he was in there, he was trembling over and it sounded like he was shaking in his words. You know what else? We talked about this earlier. You know what's weird about this whole thing? Is that Nava got so offended and mad that we were reaching out to Amy. Why? Why?
Why? Because he knows he's in there wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just said it.
We haven't even done the digging yet. Like, I have no beef with Amy. I saw like my previous conversations with Amy. They were just simple shit. Like, I've talked to her a few times. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm just trying to hit up a friend, man. Like, what's going on? I'm not trying to fuck or anything. I'm just trying to see her point of view. Just trying to hear both sides, man. I don't like picking sides until I've heard it all.
Yeah. And that's what it all came down to, dude. I said it from the get-go. I had a couple questions I wanted to clear up, and that was it. And then this motherfucker decided to take it upon himself before we even talked to Amy. Kevin messaged her, but it was like he didn't know anything. So it was like before anything even happened, he came into Discord, tried to get a little mouthy, and then just left and then blocked everybody. And then reached out to Kevin and was like, bro, are we good? Are we okay? Not knowingly that it was fucking Kevin who reached out to her because he's a fucking dumbass.
He thought it was Sean.
Yeah, he thought it was me. Of course he did.
Amy showed us the text, and he's like, it's probably Sean talking shit.
Yeah. I seen the whole text that she sent the fucking Nava. And it was like, it wasn't even a text where like you could even be like, oh, it was Sean and Kevin. There been no way. No fucking shot.
Say anything.
Yeah, there would have been no way. So like he definitely just assumed because Queen's name was in it was that it was about fucking me and Kevin. Because one thing I forgot to add is that like in spite of all of this, I forgot to add this because I was talking about the Stardew Valley shit. So one thing that's very important is the reason why Amy was upset was because Amy tried to get Nava to play Stardew Valley and TFT for like the longest time, and Nava didn't want to have anything to do with it. And so when Nava apparently at one time when they were playing Stardew Valley appeared online on Steam, and Amy saw it because they were still friends on Steam, weirdly enough. And so she saw that and seen that who he was playing with, and then messaged him and just said kind of like nice things that were like jabbing, like, "Oh, nice to see you got reunited to play video games again. Hopefully, your wrist magically started healing. And I remember when I tried to get you to play all these games that you're just magically wanting to play now. And so yeah, there were games that he was playing with Queen that like he should have been at the time playing with Amy. And so she caught on to it and was mad at that. So like, you know, and then there's this one other thing that like kind of was very fucking weird and cringy. So when Amy and Nava were together, they had their setups very close to each other. And I guess Amy would stream the games on Discord and try to have Nava watch because Nava refused to play the same games. So she would just stream the games in Discord for him to watch. But most of the time she told me and Kevin that he never paid attention to her. He never gave her the attention that she wanted, obviously. And so when he came into our Discord, he would always ask Queen to share her screen on what game she was playing. Always. And I remember the first time I talked to Queen, it was brought up, like, why is he asking me? She said, why is he asking me to keep sharing my screen? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't understand. I don't get it either. Whatever. Maybe let's watch you play your game. I don't fucking know. And now, talking to Amy, it makes fucking perfect sense.
He's trying to right his wrongs.
He wants to pay attention to Queen now because he wants her. But when it came down to Amy doing it, he didn't want anything to do with it. That's full circle. We're coming full circle here. It's just like the little things too. Like the little things that like she was saying it, I was like noticing in Discord. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like why is this adding up so weirdly? Like why? What the fuck is going on? And like me and Kevin, we were talking like, bro, like, just take time. Like, why you got to come into Discord and act like a fucking weirdo and just like do the things that you're doing? Like, bro, take time. What are you doing? You're not even divorced yet. Yeah, Amy even fucking messaged him and said, "Be careful. You know we're still married." Like, bro, like just calm the fuck down, dude. You weirdo. Like, go sit the fuck down and sit in your own shit and realize the bad that you did in your relationship. Because it's obviously that she's the one who filed divorce. You didn't. She did. So, like, who's really in the fucking wrong here? And, like, if that doesn't speak volumes that she's the one who did it and not him, you need to fucking wake the fuck up. And it's crazy because, like, I have so many text messages from Amy. Amy screenshot and sent me a bunch of fucking shit. Bro, I have, like, fucking probably
Nava?
I probably have, like, 100 fucking text messages. Yeah, like, of just, like, shit, like, just dumb shit. Like, just little things. Like how mad she is and that like he doesn't pay attention to her and that like she would say something and he would like one word converse, like she would write this whole thing and then he'd just be like, "I'm sorry that you feel that way." Like
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
like yeah, like I'm not even fucking kidding.
Dude,
Like,
it's like paragraphs, and he's like, "I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry you feel like that." Like, I just-
Yeah, like no care
What?
at all. Like no care at all. No willing to try to fix anything. And then he'll sit here in the fucking Discord when he was in here and he's like, "I did everything. Everything you could imagine I did." And then come to find out, all you did was give her time. Bro, what the fuck is that? You sat there and did absolutely nothing. You sat there and sat on your fucking phone. Like, what do you mean you did everything? And that's like his problem, is that he's not analyzing what he did wrong. His doing wrong is that she wants more than I can give her. Yeah, what is that? Love and affection, you fucking weirdo?
the minimum.
Yeah, the minimum of maybe I love this person.
Yeah, like what do you mean? I mean it checks out now that we know, but also like, bruh, what the fuck?
Well, you're telling me. You're telling me. I hope NV tells fucking V. I hope everybody finds out. I hope he gets kicked out of his. I hope his guild disbands. I hope everything falls the fuck apart right in front of his ass. To be honest.
All the bad things happen
Yep.
to him.
All them nights that you ditched your wife over playing WoW. All the times that she. Oh, and when you ditched her on her birthday when Kata came out to play WoW, you know, all these fucking times, dude. I hope that fucking shit just falls in front of your fucking face. I hope you get what you fucking deserve, bro. And I'm not even kidding. It already almost did. I hope it does. I hope it fucking does. That motherfucker don't deserve shit. Nothing. That motherfucker just when you dude. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know what this motherfucker would do, Jordan? You know how I am as a person and all the things I would say, all the edgy fucking outlandish shit I would say. When this motherfucker started coming around, I would say some dumb shit. Obviously, I'm always saying dumb shit. But I would say something, and this motherfucker would be a hype man, and he'd be like, "Sheesh, yikes." He would say shit like that. He would say shit like that when I would say something. And there was one time when I was like, "Bro, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?" And he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, did you come from like a fucking PG-13 Discord or some shit? Like, you know who I am and how I am. What do you mean? Are you offended? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Who are you? You're like, what are you doing?" It was almost kind of like he was like, he knew that other people, like maybe Queen was like set off about it. So like he was trying to like cater to her feelings. Like, oh, she's mad, so I'm mad too. Like it kind of felt like that in a way. But like, yeah, dude, like I would say some fucking I don't know. Dude, I hope your fucking dad dies in a fucking burning fucking fire with cancer. It's just something dumb. And dude, like, bruh, shut the fuck up. You know me, dude. You know me since Xbox. Are you out of your mind? You think this is bad? And that's the thing. I'm just joking about at that time. I'm just saying shit. And you're mad. You're like, why are you being weird, bro? Why are you being the hype man? Like, you're weird. Like, why did you come back? Like, I was even saying to guy, like, dude, bro, why did this dude come back? Why didn't he just stay distant? Like, what? What's the point? Why did you do this? Like, why? Like, because look at where we're at now. Now everyone just sees just a fucking weird pedophile. Like, now you're just a weirdo.
Well, I mean, it's very obvious that he came in to try to. I don't know what the right word is.
Swoop.
No. He was trying to get his cover his tracks, right?
I could see that. I feel like he was in a hurry to get comfortable again, and like because Amy was already talking to this Brady guy, I feel like divorce is just a competition to see who gets happier first.
You know, like who's doing more things together.
Who's doing better?
Oh, Amy would be mad if we're playing the game that she wanted us to play. Yeah, because how weird is it that like at that time on Steam he's appearing online, and then like for the past like 5 days he's appearing offline. And I also want to add that the way I figured out that they were talking in private was I'm playing a game called Brighter Shores, and Queen was playing it, and Nava wasn't when it came out. And Nava would ask me kind of like every day, like, "Oh, brother, how's fucking Brighter Shores been?" And I'm like, it's good, it's cool. Because I knew he wasn't going to play it because he wouldn't play games like this. So one day I seen Queen not in Discord and playing Brighter Shores, and I'm like, why isn't she in Discord? She's always in Discord around this time. So like, no one's around, so it's just me. And then I look on Nava's page, and I see that he has 1 hour of Brighter Shores played, and I'm like, what the fuck what is going on? I'm like, there's no way they're playing together literally in a private call. There's no way. I can't believe, there's no way. She promised you this would never happen. And so I text her and I say, are you in a Discord call? And she says, no. And I'm like, so why has the Nava been around for 2 days? Because at the time she or him was around for 2 days. Because like I said, if she wasn't around, he wasn't coming around. So she wasn't around for 2 days, and I asked her why he hasn't been around. So she said, I don't know why he hasn't been around for 2 days, but yes, we are playing games together. And that was it. That was the first argument. That was when the first fight started happening. Because prior to that, she promised me that I would never go outside of this Discord, because that would be considered when it got weird to me. And she wanted to set boundaries, and now she's taking these boundaries and forgetting that they even exist. It's almost like we talked and it was like one ear and out the other. So I was very, very upset, very mad, because it was already, now you're getting your way. Now you're getting her alone to fill her brain with more shit, manipulation, all these tactics, probably filling her head with shit that I'm going to say. Sean's going to do this. Sean's going to do that. Don't listen to him. Do this. Like, I'm just imagining in my head that this is probably what's going down. And
that's what those fucking people do.
Yeah, you want to get someone alone so you can literally fill their head. Like, that's basically, like, there's no other reason behind it. And so yeah, the whole entire, they would come and go just to make their appearance, to make it seem like they didn't just up and disappear. And yeah, everything just went downhill from there. It became worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And, I was like, where does this end? Where does it end? Where is the ending? And, yeah.
Okay, so follow-up question then. What's going, like, are they still talking?
I was literally going to say that. I was going to be like, yeah, you're probably going to ask me where Queen's thought is about all this. So me and Queen talked about it today. And she doesn't like Amy, which is totally understandable. I get it. But also, I can't not.
But I don't like Amy either. That's fine.
I can't not be like, oh, Amy's in the wrong for doing what she did, because I feel like a lot of people, because I've done things that Amy has done. Like when Amy would get mad, got mad that he was playing with Queen in these games that they were supposed to be playing. Like I would be mad at the same situation if it was like public humiliation basically towards her on purpose. Like this was made to make Amy mad. So like, yes, I understand why Amy's mad and why she would say the things that she would say. So Queen is not on page with Amy. And when I brought up everything I brought up, it was all, do you have proof? So,
Oh no.
yeah.
No.
That's how the manipulation tactic, dude. It's working.
Brother. Oh, it's like a fucking repeat of last week. I hate everybody. I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. Oh.
So, yeah. And I even told her, I'm like, I don't think you want to be associated with stuff like this after I go public with this stuff because people are going to find out. People there's going to be people in different discords. Like I know Envy's in a bunch of different discords, and it's like it's going to get to one person to another person to another person to another person, and it's going to probably become a bad fucking thing. And like I said, if it ain't true, take her to court. But if you ain't going to take her to court, we're just all going to believe it's real. So I have no reason not to believe her right now because there's no proof that it didn't happen. So, I'm I can't sit here and just be like, no, it didn't happen when I have no proof that it didn't happen, right? Like, and for one, I don't think somebody like her would make up something like that on the fly and try to literally like purposely just ruin someone's life and ruin her own life, obviously, because she's going to get into a lot of trouble if it's made up, just for some girl on the internet. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, I mean it's not impossible, but like the likelihood, it's so like it's one thing, but Amy knows you.
Yeah.
Amy knows who you are, what you've been, what you've done, how you're gonna react, where it'll go from it. Like there's no there has to, because I'm sure she didn't actually want to talk about it, and then she said it anyways. So like there was thought process that went into saying that to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that, and that's another thing that I was like adding to it is like, she's telling me, like she knows I'm telling. She knows I'm talking. She knows I'm telling people. She knows it's not gonna just end here. Like, and she knows that because she admitted that. She's like, I know, you're gonna tell. You could tell Queen this. You could like. She knows. She knows. So it's like, she like, if it can't be not true because she knows that if it's not true, she can get into a lot of fucking trouble for just saying the shit. So like, if she's telling me to tell and say something, there's no way. Like, there's just no way. There's no shot. And to make something up like that story, like, just doesn't even, like, I don't know. That don't even, like, I don't know. It's really bad, but it's like, made that up. That's such a simple fucking thing to make up. Like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's made up. I really don't.
Where's your proof? You got pictures of the girl?
Dude, that's what I said. That's really what I said to her. I'm like, what do you want as proof? Like, do you like, are you hoping that like she took pictures of like every time that he fucked up? Like, what do you want? Like, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want from any of these situations? Like, I'm going off by what she's saying. Like, yeah. Like, Nava could have said anything. Did he say anything? No. Did she? Yes. So like,
no, he fucking dipped instantly.
Yeah, he dipped. And so like when me and Kevin were talking,
right
yeah, when me and Kevin were talking, it's like, bro, why did he leave? Like he knew that he was fucked. He knew it. He fucking knew he was fucked right when he knew we were reaching out to Amy. He knew it from the get-go. Why would he have left? There would have been no reason to leave. He left because he knew he was fucked. He knew things were going to come out that made him look like a liar. He knew it.
And you know what he did with that time?
What?
He fucking just more lying, more manipulation.
More manipulation. Yeah.
he built up. I don't even know what the professionals call it. He built a wall around what he was already doing to try to solidify all the garbage that he's been doing.
Yeah, it's almost like he had no one around to do it to, so he had to find somebody else. Bro, if you would have told me this 16 years ago that it would be Nava, that shit wouldn't be on my bingo card.
Nah, it'd definitely be Kevin.
I would
I
have went
thought so too,
I would
but
have
it's
went
not.
to I would have went to White Kevin first.
Oh no, that's sorry. I said Kevin, forgetting
Yo,
Kevin
you know
was
what I
there
was just
for a
thinking
second.
about?
I meant White
Jordan,
Kevin.
you want to know what I was just thinking about fucking yesterday? Is that
What?
why is this fucking shit with Nava happening so close to Thanksgiving when it happened to White Kevin on Thanksgiving?
It's that time of the season.
Brother. Oh my god. Soul's escaping.
I am not the one to find out all this information. Because once I do, everyone's knowing. Even Kelly, when Kelly came home, she like, you still talking about that pedophile? Like, bro, like you really want your name to be tied like that? Like that's what you want it to be now? Like, bro, you just oh my god.
That guy shares a birthday with me, man. That's
Oh,
fucked up.
God damn, dude.
You're gonna change your
You
birthday.
had
fucking weirdo.
association right there.
Oh, don't even joke about shit like that. It's so funny. Kevin's first on my hit list now. Fucking
I
A.
wonder if this adds up to him talking about killing himself at work.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that was a joke or what, but kind of adding up now because I don't know if he knew that we were going to figure this shit out. Yeah, but you think you know someone? Yeah, dude. I've known Nava for a long fucking time, dude. He's one of the first people in Caution. So, you know,
Long fucking time.
I feel fucking. I don't know, bro. Something happened in these fucking 5 years of his life that literally just teeter-totter downhill. I can tell you that right now. Because, like I said, the person that I was talking to for these past weeks was not the person that I know. And I don't know if it was the weed. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what traumatic thing that he went through. Not even just Amy, but something. Something happened, dude. I can tell you that right now. That's not the person that I know. I can tell you that. This shit that I'm explaining, this is shit that would happen on Meet Me. This ain't shit. This shit wouldn't happen with the gamer side of Caution, dude. People talk shit about me streaming on Meet Me. Now this shit's happening to people in the gaming side. Are you out of your fucking mind? How is this happening to people that I've known for 16 years? Like, bro, if you're trying to find a girl, go download Tinder, dude. Go outside. I don't know,
You don't
dude.
want to go on that website.
I know,
Fuck that.
I know. I'm just saying shit. The guild wanted him to step down, so I think he feels backstabbed there. I hope they kick him out. Tell the guild, tell V that he's a pedophile. Explain it. Send him this video. Don't believe me? Ask Amy. Like, tell all of them. Get a burner account and fucking just message everyone in the guild.
Get a burner. Wow.
Make a burner character. Bro, like, I don't play with shit like that. Like, that shit weirds me the fuck out. I can tell you that right now. I hate kids, but it's even worse when you got motherfuckers like this who are literally attracted to that shit. You should do an interview stream with Amy? Yeah, I know. I asked her that today. So you want to be on you want to be the next one on the podcast? So you want to take a spot instead of me talking about what was it, Kevin? You said it. Was it instead of talking about Nava's life,
Talking to Nava, we're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, man, like how the tables have turned. And what's even crazier about this is that kick Ziggy out. We got his girlfriend. We got his ex-girlfriend, Chrissy, in the Discord. We kicked Nava out. We got Amy in the Discord. like, bro, what is going on?
I forgot what happened with Discord. That's the last time we fought. Was when we were talking about Ziggy.
Yeah, I know. I was bringing that up too. What'd you say? What happened with what?
I don't remember what happened with Ziggy. All of a sudden, you were just like, we don't talk to him anymore. And I'm like, what?
So when we were playing WoW, this is all about WoW. So like we were playing WoW, we were in a guild and we were raiding, and I'm pretty sure I was clan leader. I was guild leader, and so what happened is I guess people were messaging Ziggy that they didn't want me as leader because I was too mouthy, and so obviously, and so
Checks.
nobody came to me or said anything to me, so everything was just going to Ziggy, and so I made pretty sure I made Ziggy. Could you make people leader? Could you drop down leader?
Yes.
Okay, so I made Ziggy leader. I'm pretty sure. And what had happened was, over the course of like one night, Ziggy made a new Discord of a new guild, and then kicked me out of the guild or some shit along those lines, and then made a new guild. Never invited me to the Discord and never invited me to the guild. Overnight, just randomly, and there was no fighting or anything. And then this was literally exactly around the same time or a little bit after when Chrissy and him broke up. And then come to find out that he was talking to another female. And so like when the whole Ziggy thing happened, we weren't even like fighting or anything. So it was like we were fine. And then I told him like one time I was like, bro, let me think about it because what you did was fucked up. And then I'll just let you know. Let me think about it. And then come to find out, Kelly ran into him into like the grocery store and like just said, just give him time. And like I guess like a couple days went by and he changed his name to Ziggy Salvation and then blocked me on everything. This happened in November before Thanksgiving.
Bruh, it's the Thanksgiving.
The Thanksgiving curse.
You cautious can't have Thanksgiving. That's why we don't hang out on Thanksgiving.
Glad I hate turkey, dude. I love ham though. We fell apart. Christmas officially broke up January 3rd. I mean, I have clips of fucking Ziggy and Sin, I think his name was Ison or Sin, literally arguing. Because Ziggy was asking for a raid lead, and then right there was when the guild fell apart. The whole guild literally fell apart after that argument. Like I think it was like Sin literally left the guild and never came back online.
Bruh.
I always said Thanksgiving was the worst holiday. Yeah, it was a fucking mess. The whole guild was a mess. Like it was just, dude, it was so annoying.
I just remember I was like super fucking taken aback, and I was like,
Yep. I was just talking about it, dude. I was like, me and you argued about it. Because like Queen, like when I was talking to Queen, I'm like when Queen was like, I'm not gonna stop talking to him, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna block him. And I'm like, bro, like this happened with Ziggy, bro. This happened the exact same thing with Ziggy. Like me and Jordan fought about this shit, dude. But like you need to come to realize that like if these motherfuckers are willing to do this to me, they're gonna do it to you. Over the course of some time, it's gonna happen to you. They can do it to me, they're gonna do it to you. What's the problem? Like what don't you understand? So like if they're willing to do this kind of dumb shit to you or me or whatever, they're gonna keep doing it. So like instead, let's just avoid it at all costs. Let's just get rid of it. Boom, over and done with. And I remember me and you argued and we fought about it. You were the only one I argued and fought about. Everyone was just like, all right, blocked, done, okay, who cares? And like,
well, so like at the time, I was streaming.
Mhm.
He was there and he was supportive. And I know you messaged me, and I was like, well, this is weird, kind of fucked up. Like, but at the same time, you know me, I'm like, I don't just fucking do things because somebody fucking tells me to. And
Get him.
we thought about it, and I'm like, bruh, like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening here? And I eventually was just like, Sean's my boy. He'll always be my boy. I want to do right by him, and I don't think he would. He's not trying to sell me on some bullshit. We've been friends for fucking 10 years. Like, he's not gonna sit here and lie to me.
Bro, I'm so happy that you said that because when I was talking to Queen today, I literally said the same thing. I was like, bro, I have no bad intentions to steer anyone the wrong way. If I feel some bad shit going on, I want to get rid of it. And I want no one included in the mess. I don't want nobody to be a part of it. So, like, if I bring all these people in here, somebody fucks up and I want to get rid of it, it's gone. Just let it go. Like, just drop it. Because all it's going to do is cause further future problems. Like, just fucking drop it. Just whatever, dude. I'm not here to steer anyone in any of the wrong direction. So, like, I'm just trying to help. That's it.
Remove the cancer before it spreads.
Yeah, like, because that's what it comes down to.
Real.
Is that, like, I remember, like, I was lurking in, like, Ziggy's stream one time, and, like, he was messaging Lee. And I remember he had his camera, like, slightly moved in a way where I could see the conversation. And I was kind of like piecing it together. And I messaged Lee and I'm like, bro, you need to stop talking to Ziggy. Like, because all this is going to come down to is that, like, the middleman shit. He's going to say shit to you. You're going to come back and say it to me. It's just going to, like, let the name die, dude. Let him drop off the end of the earth. I don't give a fuck about him. Let it go. Like, the middleman back and forth banter and, like, oh, you got to come to me and tell me this. Or he's he's filling your mind with all this bullshit. Bro, you're my boy. You're my best friend. Fuck this motherfucker, dude. He don't give a fuck about you. Look at what he did to me. Are you out of your mind? Like, yeah, do the same shit to you over the course of some time length. So, like, just pay attention, bro. Like, I'm not trying to force you to do anything that's going to hurt you. I'm trying to help. Like, I have the best intentions, dude. Like, if I see something bad, I want to get rid of it. And that's it. Ziggy fucked me over and that's it. Now I was doing this shit. I'm getting rid of it. That's it. Like, that's all this shit comes down to. And it has nothing to do with me. They're the ones who fuck up. They want to do this dumb shit. That's on them. Now just realize over the course that, like, Ziggy probably no longer plays games or streams or does anything anymore. Now look, what do you think Nava's going to do? Sit in his own piss and do absolutely nothing but watch Twitch and YouTube now. Like nothing. Now he lost everybody because there's a fucking weirdo who decided to just want to try to prey on a female. And be a pedo on top of that. But, you know.
God, I'm trying to think of why I was so up in arms. Well, I think it
was more likely because it felt like I was trying to make you do something you didn't want. Like
Exactly.
you're not my boss.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
Because like
100%.
he never talked shit about you. Because if the second he started talking shit about you, then I would have been like, not a chance. But like Sean's my boy. We've been boys.
So what happened? What happens?
I was in like 20.
Oh yeah, it was a long time ago.
2017, 2016. I don't fucking know. We've been friends for a long fucking time.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure.
No, Black Ops 1, brother.
Was it Black Ops 1? Because I remember we met on the outside firing range.
No, it was
Wasn't
it was the fucking nuclear launch one. Me and Greg were
was
playing,
it
and you and Jason were running around. No, it was. I can't remember the fucking name of it. I just remember you and Jason were running around with fucking
rockets,
RPGs, and I'm like, bro, these guys are my jam. And Greg's like, I don't know about all this, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We're partying up. These guys are fucking awesome.
Are you talking about Summit?
Maybe.
Summit's a snow map.
It wasn't a snow map.
WMD's a snow map. Fire range, Nuketown, radiation.
Maybe.
It wasn't jungle. Hangar 18. I don't even remember this map.
Hold on. Let's see here.
Yeah, Ziggy met me in 2016.
It was launch.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, I remember this dumbass map.
It was a shitty map, but like we're playing search, and you guys are just out there fucking smashing people with fucking RPGs, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah, because what was it? What was that dude's name? Because Slavey stole his name. I forgot.
his name was Strafey.
Strafey? Yeah, and Slavey
Yeah.
made his name Slavey.
Yeah, because that's my boy Greg. And he
Is he better than my buddy Ray?
I don't know.
Ray is now his friend.
My buddy Ray.
Amy said that shit yesterday too.
Oh man.
So things broke off with Shaw in November 2018. After we got engaged a month before. So yeah, no, I get it. I had to deal with a lot of people when I was on Meet Me about this shit. About like, forcing people to stop talking to somebody. I had the back end of it, dude. Like I had to fucking hear from so many fucking people when that shit happened. Like when Nick got kicked out, holy fuck, dude. You would think it would be the end of the fucking world. Like it was like the same thing that you're saying. Oh, you're not gonna make me do something I don't want to do. I'm not gonna stop talking to him. Blah 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 blah. Like, bro, it was fucking to the end of the earth. I'm like, man, like, what are you talking about? And now look at all the people that were defending him. He's kicked out of their He kicked out of their Discord. So like, in reality, was I right? Just saying.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm sure I was just like, bro, you know me. I don't like nobody fucking tells me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after like, I don't even know if we resolved it that day.
Yeah, we did.
I think I was
we
just like,
didn't. There's no way we resolved it. I never resolved anything unless it was done. I just kept going. I always just keep going. That's it. I just keep going until it's either resolved or something bad happens or something. So it's probably like you saying you think about it.
I was like, I need a couple of probably need a couple of days, and then like, I'm sure I was like at work thinking about it because I was working overnights at Target still then, and I was just like, this random person's not fucking worth it. Also, like I said,
yeah, it was done.
I don't like Sean has no reason to do anything nefarious to me. We're boys. So,
yeah, to anybody, yeah, it was done.
Yeah, dude.
I was just fucking getting rid of a fucking, like Kevin said, cancer that stop it from spreading, because that's all it would come down to in the end. Because they'd be like, oh, he's in your stream. Oh, and I'm in your stream. Oh, tension. Like it just dumb shit, dude, that like you don't even need to deal with. Nobody needs to deal with it. It's just stupid, dumb shit.
I think I did it like I tried to make it my own thing where I was just like, hey man, because I did block them, but at the same time I was like, yo, I don't know what, like lots of shit happened. Sean's my boy. Like you're a nice dude to me. People are saying these things about you. I don't fucking do drama, man. Unless I'm causing the drama and I'm trying to fight Amy's parents and grandparents. It's not my life, dude. So like, I'm sorry. Like, good luck in your endeavors. Whatever. Have a nice day.
You know what's crazy and why I'm happy that you're here is that you got into an argument with Amy. So like, there's like you're like one of the person that would basically not believe what is happening because you and Amy just don't collide well. So it's like, for you to sit here and be like, wow, bro, this shit is fucked up, is volumes. Like, that's what it is. So it's like, it's just crazy to me.
Well, he has. I actually, I creep on the Discord all the time. And I was just like, I had seen him in there recently, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like,
was he muted?
Probably. I was just like, oh, I was in the Discord. I was like, I don't know whatever game, maybe they're all playing. I don't know. Sick. He's been fucking glued to WoW forever, so.
Wasn't playing a game with me, I can tell you that. Or Kevin. We probably played Call of Duty together for 3 days? Even though I'm fucking 8th prestige. He's played with us probably 3 days. And then other times it's like, hey Queen, you want to play Fortnite? hey, you want to do this? Just me and you, like just like not saying that like that, but like just like hinting towards, oh, I want to play with just you, just you. I just want to play with you.
Oh, that shit makes my fucking blood boil.
Yeah, dude. I think I feel like me and Queen literally just got out of being in a fight and trying to literally rekindle our friendship and making it stronger. And it was like I think like a month before he came around, like she came back in the Discord, got a PC, wanted to play games with us, got her to come around and hang out, to be friends with everybody and be more open. All this starts happening, and then look at the bad just rolls in. Like that's literally what happened. Like, everything's going great. It's going good. Oh, wait a minute.
You should have known Thanksgiving's coming up, bro.
Oh, now I'm gonna know. I'm not coming on Discord from the 1st to
Right
the
after
30th.
October, yeah.
Yeah, like Halloween ends. All right, gosh, in Discord, we're shut down until December 1st.
Construction. Yeah. Thanksgiving is is all hazardous. Yeah, that's making sense now. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, I wish Queen was still awake so she could hear something from you, Jordan, but I don't think she's awake. I think she's in bed.
She probably don't want to.
Yeah, on top of it, she doesn't want to hear us talk about her or anything. I get that. Because she doesn't want anything to do with it. She just wants friends, man. That's it. Like, she honestly probably feels like she's a problem. And that's what I don't want her to feel as. Like, this doesn't have anything to do with Queen.
It's not her fucking fault.
It's
dude.
not.
It's not.
It's not her
These
fault.
Predators
people
prey.
are like that, and those people don't fucking change. They're always like that, and they just get fucking worse. And it's so hard to like, once they even just get like a little fucking nail in, like it's so fucking hard to get them away because they're just like, they're grooming them and they're fucking training them to just like never want to like do anything.
That's what we said. We said
And
that he
they-
is grooming Queen. That's literally what we said.
And they do it in such a fucking way, and they just like manipulate, and they push you away from your friends, and now all of a sudden you're isolated. But who's there? Oh, you're fucking knight in shining armor, you fucking piece of shit garbage human being.
Yes, yeah. Yes, that is
Oh
exactly
my
what's
God.
happening.
Bro, let me spit what's been happening for this past week, all right?
All right, go ahead.
So, well, it's not even just this week. So, I've been going to the gym fucking 5 to 7 times a week for the last 2 years, right? I joined, or I like started doing one of the workout classes there. It's me, my boy Zach from work, and then 3 other girls. Those are like that's the majority. There's other people that come in every once in a while, whatever. They're all super cool. They're all kind of cute. Whatever. Fucking gym girls. We all start becoming friends and like hanging out outside of the gym. Well, probably about this past January. Start hanging out. Like got everybody's numbers. We're just chilling, right? One's in like a 6-year relationship. One's a fucking super quiet fucking Harry Potter book nerd that stays at home all the time. And one is like fucking crackhead, go. So like me and her, her name's Rhiannon, like we click, right? Like we're just chilling. She's fucking like she's cool shit. Makes me like want to work harder in the gym. I'm all about it.
Mm-hmm.
She's dating, she's looking for a husband. She wants kids. And whatever, like we're friends. I ran a 10-mile race with her recently, whatever. So she starts dating this guy. Probably, I don't know, fucking August or maybe July. I don't fucking know. It hasn't been 6 months. Not even 6 months. This dude fucking hates me. absolutely fucking hates me. I've never done a single thing to this guy. I've met him one time. And like I start finding out from one of the other gym girls that like he's like picking fights with Rhiannon over and over and over about like, oh, go down your gym date with Jordan. And I'm like, bro, we work out at the same gym. Like we're in a fucking class doing our thing. I don't fucking get it. Like, what's wrong with her wanting to work out with somebody at the gym? First of all, I'm super fucking respectful. I've never crossed a single boundary. I don't fucking hit on her. I don't make passive sexual comments. That ain't it. So we did a 10 mile September 28th. She like he showed up, right? So he's at the finish line. It's my first time meeting him. I shake his hand. Dude's just fucking shooting me daggers. And I didn't realize that I was such a problem until after the fact, right? I don't fucking care. Like, she's my friend. We're all friends. We hang out. It's whatever. What friends do. So he was apparently pissed that I was there. How dare I go run a race with his girlfriend? Which we didn't run it. But she's fucking so much faster than me. She was like 5 minutes ahead of me. Like I think we ran the first mile together, and she was like, "Okay, bye." And I was like, "Oh my god, you're running so fast, I can't keep up. Fuck." So whatever. Finish the race. He's standing there like I don't know, fucking awkward sack of potatoes. His handshake was weak as fuck. You wouldn't know that he works in a paper mill. And so we walk off together, and like we're like getting our end of the race shit. And we're looking at all the shit or whatever, and I was just like, all right, well, I don't really like this guy. I don't understand why I'm getting glared at. Whatever, no big deal. Time moves on. We ran a Halloween race. Like, we dressed up for it, put on some Halloween gear. I fucking love Halloween. It was a good time. Find out from our friend, dude's pissed that we ran the fucking Halloween race. I'm like, we've been signed up for this for like 4 months. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? So he's like constantly picking fights. And this will come into play later. Apparently, he thinks that any time that she's at the gym the same time as me, that's a date. You're on a date with Jordan at the gym. How fucking insecure can you be? Anyways, so last weekend, or no, has it been 2 weeks? I don't know. Minnesota like rifle season opened up, and then the week prior, that dude was gone. He was like gone on a fishing trip. So this whole time, like, he's been like on and off arguing with her about the time that she spends with me. We don't spend that much time together. I want to make that very clear. Like, we see each other at the gym, and like, because was in like a brand new relationship, and I know how people can be. I actually like didn't invite her to all these other things that I was doing with the other two girls and my buddy. And like, I would occasionally invite her out. So a few weeks ago, we were doing like a heavy lifting leg day, and this girl at the gym, Jessie, she's like, I was like, "Oh, I can't lift heavy. I got a bowl tonight." And she's like, "You don't use legs for bowling." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, Jessie. Yes, you do." She's like, "Nah." And I'm like, "All right, I'll prove it to you. Like, I'll set up a day. We'll all go bowling, and like we'll do a heavy leg day before that, and you fucking show me what's happening, right? Like, you show me how this doesn't affect your bowling game." So fast forward to last Saturday, or I guess 2 Saturdays ago now. I set up a bowling night for the five of us in the class, and then Rhiannon's friend came out and joined us because she's been like off the grid, hiding from her abusive boyfriend and or ex-boyfriend, I should say. We go out. One of the girls wanted to do axe throwing too, so we did like an hour of axe throwing, 2 hours of bowling. Everything's chill. We're just having a good time. No big deal. And then Rhiannon and her friend are like, "Hey, you guys want to go to the bar just down the road?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's 10:30. Like, let's go out and have a few drinks. I'm down." We get to the bar. We're all sitting inside. There's no Rhiannon. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I walk outside in the car still, and I was like, "Okay, no big deal." And she eventually comes inside, just looking like she's gonna murder the world, and I was like, "Oh boy." So we're in there sitting. She has a couple more drinks. All of a sudden, she starts whipping out her phone, and we're like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, Corey's fucking blah 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 blah. And then she's like, "I have all these screenshots." Oh, side note, so like 3 days prior, our friend who didn't end up making it because she was out of town was like, "Yo, I can't wait to show you these screenshots that Rhiannon sent me." And I was like, "Oh fuck." Didn't need to wait for her to show them to me because she started showing them, and it was like pages and pages and pages of screenshot text of this like just like textbook like entrapment, holding her emotionally hostage, and just like emotional abuse. He's in there talking about, "You're the love of my life. I can't believe that you would do this to me. You're out there cheating on me every night. All I do is try to show you my love." And I'm just like, I'm like about to throw up at how disgusting it was. And like, we're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand. Like, this is fucking wild. So then like multiple days of like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're talking to her like, "Yo, you gotta fucking get out of this relationship, dude. Like, it's bad. He's fucking crazy." Like, you can see the signs in his text messages. Like, he's trying to fucking isolate you. He's trying to be. He is a piece of shit, and he's trying to be a bigger piece of shit. She is too fucking stubborn and too fucking blind. He's got his teeth in. She's like, blah blah blah. I'm like, we're like, no, dude. Like, he's literally treating you like shit, and you have done nothing wrong. You've been nothing but faithful. You haven't lied to him. And like, something happened on Tuesday, and it like, whatever. It kind of set me off. She just like, so like we run. Like, me and Zach will go lift weights. Then we'll do our class, and then me and her run because like, we're training. Like, we have a 5K on Thursday, and we have another 5K in 3 weeks after that. She literally, I don't want to say she ran away from me in the gym, but like she ran away from me in the gym. Like, we finished our run and she was like gone. Like, before I could even take my shoes off, she had like put all of her clothes on and like ran out the door. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I was asking everybody like, "Hey, did I fucking do something wrong? Like, I'm baffled right now. Like, this is fucking new." So last Wednesday, we were supposed to go out. She had asked us to go to one of the local breweries because there was a good food truck there, and she wanted to go there. And we're like, "Yeah, let's do it." Um, she got her friend to come. The friend that came out with us on Saturday. So like, it's me, my buddy Zach, and 4 girls. Overwhelmingly girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she tries to bail, and all I said, I was like, "It'll be a lot. It'll be 20. It'll be your." I don't know. I said some fucking math joke about percentage wise of not being there. She ends up coming out. Get to the brewery. It's fucking absolutely packed. Like, fucking nuts to butt. We couldn't fucking move. We didn't see the food truck. It was annoying. We're like, "Yo, let's just walk down the block a few, like 5 blocks down." I mean, there's breweries all along that street. But like, let's go here because we're hungry. You can literally like do a pickup to the smokehouse right next door, and they got fucking delicious food. We get there, And it's like a tap house. So they got, I don't know, fucking 40 different things on tap. You just swipe a card, it charges it to that card, you pay at the end. The whole fucking time we're hanging out, we're having a good time, everybody's laughing. Every time we all look, she's fucking staring down at her phone. And you just like see I mean, like, she's looking like shit, right? She's got bags under her eyes because she's been fucking crying every night. Dude's treating her like shit, like just verbal abuse, verbal abuse, verbal abuse. She apparently, even though she texted him and said, like, told him like play by play what was happening. Hey, we were here. This is what happened. We are going to go exactly here. These are all of the people that are with. So there's 6 of us, right? 6. Did I say that loud enough? 6 fucking people there.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's like, you're on a date. You're on a date with Jordan. First of all, she literally like positioned herself. She wouldn't normally, but because he's being such a douchebag, like she would normally sit next to me. We're probably the closest of all of the people in the group. She sat literally as far away from me as possible. Kind of irritated by it. I get it. She's trying to fucking do whatever she's trying to do. This dude.
I was about to say, is she like thinking that he's like watching or something, like stalking her or some shit?
No, because she sent a snap. So like she snapped and I was like, look, like there's multiple people and we're like across the table. And I like in the picture, I'm not even looking at her. I'm telling a fucking story because I like to tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have our drinks, whatever. I didn't realize like I could see that she was on her phone, but like I was trying not to pay attention to it, right? Like I already fucking hate this dude. Like he hates me for no reason, and I have every fucking reason in the world to hate this dude. And I come to find out, like, my buddy Zach starts texting her. He's like, you know, whatever, like, hey, thanks for coming out. Glad to have you, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, well, he just broke up with me. And we're like fucking celebrating. He's fucking texting me. We're sending memes back and forth about call Washington, mission accomplished. Like, we did it. We're fucking free of this douchebag. It's great. Fucking stoked. And then I was texting one of the other girls that was out there later. I was snapping her, and she didn't say a single thing about it. So like she hadn't told anybody but Zach. And I was like, that's odd. I feel like, you know, she would tell her because like those guys talk all the time. And like whenever she's having relationship problems, that's who she texts. Didn't say anything to her, and I was like, I don't like where this is going. And so we wake up in the morning, and I got like 3 screenshots from my boy, and I'm like, first of all, why the fuck are you up at 7 a.m.? This is weird. You usually fucking roll into work at like 9:30. And it was just a text message of, oh, he took it back, blah, blah, blah. She's just like, I just want rational conversations. Or whatever. And I'm just like, you can't be rational with these people. He's just going to use everything you say, everything that happened, and he's going to turn it against you. And he's literally going to try to separate you. Even though because like she said straight up, she's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. He can get the fuck over it. Well, I mean, going out on Wednesday, I assume is what happened. Like he was probably talking shit, and she was like, you know, fuck you, I'm going out. So then Friday happened. And we were so there was a parade in town on Friday, and she had asked me prior on like Monday or maybe the previous Friday if we wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Like I told you this before too, where I'm like, there's like a large chunk of my life where like I have nothing to show for it, right? I got no memories, I got no pictures, I got nothing. Well, I've been going out, I've been fucking doing stuff, I've been on social media and fucking taking pictures, like making memories.
Yep.
Like, you know, I missed that. So I've been doing that. So like people say, do you want to go do something and it was a fucking Christmas break. I don't fucking like Christmas, but I'm gonna go. My friends want to go hang out. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go out. So we're working, whatever. And I was just about to ask her, but then my buddy texted her and he's like, "Yo, so like, what's the plan for tonight?" And she starts giving him these like fucking sideways answers, and I'm like, "What? What the fuck's going on here?" Like, you asked me, and so like I invited a bunch of people. I'm like, we are gonna meet up with the people that you invited. We're this big group, have a good time, watch the parade. I think the last text that she sent, so like I had texted her at like 3 or something like that, and she just she replied to the text with like a thumbs up and a thumbs down, the two texts I sent her. And then Zach had asked her, "Hey, like, what's the plan? Just let me know." And she texted back at like 4:38. Nobody has gotten back to me yet. And I'm like, all right. So I was like, I'll fucking text her. Like, I cannot stand indecisiveness. Like, just fucking pick. Like, it's literally just a place to meet up. We're going outside to fucking watch a parade. Like, we're gonna go grab a drink and then we're gonna go stand outside for fucking 2 hours and freeze our balls off. It's fine. Like, it doesn't. Where we go doesn't matter. And it's. I think it was from like 6th East to 4th West. It's fucking 10 blocks. Like, we're adults. We can fucking walk. So I texted her and I said, "Yo, we're gonna meet at Blacklist. If we have to move, we'll fucking walk. Not a big deal." She doesn't respond at all. Doesn't respond to me. Doesn't respond to Zach. I get a fucking. So we're sitting. I'm like, whatever. I'm fucking pissed. My roommate's out. He's got his girlfriend. My buddy Zach's there. He's with his girlfriend, and then one of the other girls from the gym came, and the other one was in Vegas, so she couldn't come. We're sitting at Blacklist at this bar, and I opened up Snap. I saw that people had new stories posted, so I'm like, I'm going through them, whatever. I'm waiting for the parade to start. I get to hers. She actually posted a snap. She doesn't post a lot of snap stories unless it's of like nature, like sunrises and sunsets and shit. What is it? It's a picture of a fucking burrito. And I'm like, the fuck? Because like we had talked about going out to eat first. What's the next snap? Snap of her fucking douchebag boyfriend eating a fucking burrito. And I'm like, bro. So not only, so like, that's a lie right there. You lied to me. You lied to all of us. So she had told Zach that it was like, that it wasn't necessarily her plan, it was somebody else's plan. But she in person asked me if I wanted to go, and I said yeah. She said, "Do you want to invite people?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." So like I said, I got all these people. I was with all of the people I invited. So she tells Zach, nobody has responded back to me, but then posts a snap on her story of her with her boyfriend. Doesn't say anything. And then we're standing there. I'm like, I'm mad. It's whatever. But I'm like, I'm just trying to enjoy the parade. It's whatever. So we're outside. We're standing there. It's like 10 minutes into the parade, and I'm kind of people watching, and like out of the corner of my eye, I see a familiar stupid face. It's her boyfriend standing like 10 feet to the right of me and back.
The fuck?
Who the fuck's standing next to her? Her. And I'm like, okay. I was like, yo, Zach, don't look hard. But she's here. And he's like, who's here? And I was like, who the fuck do you think? And he like peeks and he just looks at me and he gives me that eye like, what the fuck, bro? And I'm just like, I don't know. They stood back there for like 10 minutes. Next thing you know, the whole time, didn't say a fucking word. Walked up, stood to the left of us, didn't say a fucking word. Not a single acknowledgement. Jessie, because she's super nice and like not trying to involve her in some like random drama because she's super innocent to the whole thing. She doesn't like the boyfriend either because she was at the bar and heard about how much of a piece of shit he is. But like, she said hi to him or whatever. He didn't like acknowledge like because he's fucking, like I said, big old sack of fucking potatoes, fucking retard. She doesn't say hi to me, doesn't say hi to Zach, has like a tiny bit of conversation with Jesse, doesn't say anything. They stand there for like 30 minutes, fucking nothing. I'm like boiling, like I'm sweating. It's fucking 30 degrees out. I'm sweating. To be fair, I had a jacket on and a sweatshirt, but I'm fucking sweating. I'm fucking pissed. The only thing that's cold are my feet because I got little bitch feet. And the whole fucking parade goes by. Zach and his girlfriend was wearing flip flops because she's a fucking idiot. So like they bailed out like 20 minutes before it ended. And Jackson and his girl, they leave like 3 minutes before the parade ended because like they had some like really terrible like cadence to the parade where we're like, oh, the parade's done, and then we go step out into the road. Oh no, there's like another fucking float, like an entire block down. There's just this massive gap. We're like, what's happening here? This is terrible. Whatever. I'm like, I want to see it out. Whatever. So they leave. The parade ends like 3 minutes later. I'm like, yo, Jesse, we're all going out to this other bar. You want to come out? She's like, yeah, sure. I was like, I'll give you a ride. She's like, okay, cool. I'm like, I gotta go pay my tab inside because I got a drink earlier. I go in and I look out and I'm just like staring at them because they're like right in front of the bar. And I see them looking for us. And this man, he's lucky I didn't go chase him down right then and just fucking beat his ass on the road. They're like looking around. She's looking around.
When you get to the part where you fight this nigga,
that'll be on New Year's Eve. And he makes eye contact with me as I'm standing in the bar, and I'm just staring at him. And he looks at me for like 2 whole seconds, and then he looks away. And then he like says something to her, and they fucking walk away. I'm just like, what is happening right now? So then I'm like, I'm just trying to be there for her, right? Like when it blows up, which I hope it does. Not like I don't want anything bad to come to her. She's my good friend, but I like everybody. At least everybody that we've talked to fucking hates this dude. Thinks he's terrible. Thinks he's bad for her. Everybody's told this to her. So I'm just like, I said my piece the one night, like that she showed us all the things, and I was just like, I'm not gonna say anymore. Somebody needs to be there and be positive. So like I messaged her kind of normally all weekend, whatever, same shit, different day. Just like waiting for her to say something. Fucking anything. Nothing. Doesn't apologize. Doesn't say, hey, why were you a stranger at the fucking thing? Nothing. So like I'm just fucking livid. And today we're at the gym. She said she was having a bad day, and I felt like such a bad person when this happened. So like I've been just irritated about it for like the last like week, right? Somebody can hate me for no reason, whatever, but like you're taking that and you're like bullying my friend with it in like a really unhealthy, manipulative scumbag way. So like now I'm mad about it. But we get to the gym, and then she had the fucking audacity to be like, "Oh yeah, you know that person that that was standing next to us at the parade." I'm like, "Bitch, are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna talk to me about the parade that you fucking lied to me about?" Which I don't like. So many things happen there where I'm like, was this a him idea? Like, is this him trying to flex on us? Like, ha ha ha, like I have, like she's with me and not with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did she talk him like into did he talk her into like posting that? Like, hey, took a snap of me. Like, I don't fucking know. But I'm like, the friend that I've made over the last 2 years is not this kind of person. She doesn't fucking like. We've had talks about like just being open and honest, and like that was why she broke up with her last boyfriend. They were together for like 2 years, but he was doing some shady shit, and he was lying about it. He was going off and having boys' weekends, shutting his phone off, and she's like, I I appreciate honesty above all else. And this bitch went and lied to me, lied to all of us, and I was just like, I want to punch her in her throat, but I'm obviously not going to. But like, I might punch him in the throat. So we went to the bar afterwards, whatever, and like, I get there, I start throwing back some drinks, right? Like, I just need to fucking chill out because like, I'm getting pissed. By the end of the night, there was like a group of like 20 people. Half of them I didn't even know, but we had like somehow the story got to like half of the bar, and like people are looking this dude up on fucking Instagram. They're looking him up on Facebook. Like, is this the dude? You want me to send him a 50-gallon drum of baby oil? Like, yeah, fucking did his ass. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I don't know what else to do because everybody said their fucking piece. Like, hey, like this man's a piece of shit. You can live. The thing that like gets me the most is like, I don't remember who was telling me about it. So she has these screenshots, right? So she knows something is wrong, but she's not doing anything about it. She's like, I'm taking them and I'm sharing them. I'm saving them and like showing them to my cousin. If you have to fucking, if you're saving them because you know they're bad, what? Why? Why are you still there? Like, what in your mind tells you that this is the guy? This is the guy that you want to have, that you want to marry and have kids with. It's not.
I
That's
can
not
change him.
That's the thing. Like, is that what you think? You think you're gonna fucking change? Is that, those fucking people don't change.
But he loves me.
But he loves me.
She even told me like a month prior, because like we don't ever talk. Like I said, I keep it respectful. I don't really want to know about the dude she's dating. Like if she wants to talk about him, cool. Like the only one, like she brought him up like one time in all the times that we've hung out or like been at the gym, and he said something like, he's okay. I don't really have butterflies yet, so we'll see. And it was like, I didn't say anything, but that's the fucking worst answer I've ever had about a fucking significant other. What the fuck did you just say to me, dude? Ugh. We got a big ass fucking. Well, we'll see. Oh god, I forgot. So like, I started a tally, right? I'm like, I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we can do, but I'm like, I started a tally times that she's done things like that are out of character. So, number one, lying and ditching us for her fucking shitty ass boyfriend. But like, she loves, like I said, she's a fucking crackhead. Like, wants to go. Hates being at home. Hates sitting still. This dude he works at a paper mill, and all he wants to do is sit at home. I'm like, how do you guys even click? Like, what?
Yeah.
So I invited her. We're doing like another group, like a group gym thing. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. We're like gonna go do a bunch of Christmas shit because that's what the girls wanted to do. So I invited her to that. Instead of being like super excited, she just was like, "Oh, what's happening that day?" And then dropped it. And then something she wanted to do was to like get some sort of ridiculous photos. So I set up a thing, or we have a thing set up at work, like where our marketing people like take pictures. So they like have a Christmas thing set up where they're like, any employees can use this, take your Christmas card. So I was like, yo, we should go do a bunch of ridiculous like will rock ugly Christmas sweaters and then like rock whatever you would wear to the gym as like your bottoms, like wear leggings or like Zach and I will wear shorts and we'll do some like really stupid gym poses and we'll make a Christmas card and we'll give it to our trainer because like he's a super cool dude and he lets me do the class for free. So like I wanted to do something nice for him. She was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do that." Like, what? What do you mean? What do you what? I want to strangle her. And my buddy said he's like, I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna grab her by the shoulders because this dude he's like 6'6". He's like, I'm gonna pick her up, hold her at my height, and just shake her and scream reboot until her brain's fixed. I like that. I like that. And then you hit me with the Nava shit, and I was like, bro, I don't have faith in people. This is why I don't fucking talk to people.
What's crazy about it is like even like when it first started happening, I think Kevin said that he knows people that are going through this similar shit. So like it's pretty weird like how common it actually is that shit like this is happening.
It's fucking disgusting. Like I'm not gonna say that everything I've done in my life I'm proud of, right?
I can agree to that.
I did stupid shit. I've said stupid shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you
even
have.
proud of it all. Shut the fuck
up. I'm an angel,
And,
motherfucker.
like,
What do you mean, dude? I'm going to
I,
heaven.
you know, like, but like I grew up and I learned, you know, like I'm still a fucking dick. But like you learn from mistakes, right? And you fucking grow up. I like these fucking people, man. What the fuck? Let's euthanize them.
Bro, like I said this to Kevin multiple times. Like when I was arguing with the Queen, dude, I felt like I was in middle school, to be honest. Like I was like, I couldn't believe like that I was actually arguing about this situation.
About a
I
boy.
was like, why is this happening? I was like, I feel like our friendship is literally up for debate because of somebody you knew for 2 weeks. Like I was like so like taken back by. I'm like, what is happening? What is going on right now?
I can't put myself in the mind of these people, but I'm like, how did they find these like, and like, Queen's she's so impressionable. Like,
Yes.
how do these predators like like? I mean, they're obviously practiced, right? Like they're practiced at stalking their prey, but like they like, because I wouldn't even like my friend. She's not weak-willed in any way, shape, or form, but like what he's doing to her is like taking the things that she like what that she wants most in her life, which is a family and kids. And he's like, well, I want a family and kids too. I'm like, yeah, I want to get married. By the way, this dude's 38. She's 31. Not a huge age gap. That's not the problem here. She's 38. Like, why is such a good, you know, wholesome man at 38? Why is he single?
Yeah.
Let me talk to his ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is.
Let me see what they have to say. I wish I could. I'd be like, yo, you date this guy?
Why'd
Tell me
you guys
about him.
break up?
I'll do it. Let me say I'll do it. I'll hit her up.
Well, shit, if I fucking knew, I would.
Right?
I had to block him on every fucking social media platform because he was stalking my profiles and then using that against her in whatever fucking way. Like if you look at my Instagram, there's like a short little blonde girl. That's the girl. That's the girl. He like he'll see that. See, look, you guys are on a date. You're on a date right here. I'm like, bro, like we're fucking sweaty. We're in fucking running clothes, surrounded by a bunch of people wearing race bibs. You think that's a date, brother? I was dying. I was fucking dying. That ain't the kind of dying I'm trying to do on a date. If we're dating, I'm the slowest closer in the history of closer. Ain't got no kiss, ain't got no fucking over the pants touch, nothing.
Just fuck her, dude.
Like, holy shit. Ruining my closing streak with this one, I guess, boys.
Has she been in many relationships, or does she know other than him?
She has, yeah.
There's just men that are insecure. That's all it is. He's just insecure, the jealousy, taking out his past trauma on other women.
Does he hit her with the "I'm gonna kill myself if you leave"?
If you go outside, if you go out, don't come back.
Changing the log.
His fist will be wound up. Sheesh.
So,
I'm going to bed. We're going to bed. Come on.
Sheesh.
man, he did. It was so pathetic that I forgot about it. All she texted, so we left the bar on Saturday night or whatever, or like the previous Saturday night. And all she texted me on the way home. And I was pretty drunk. So like I sent her some fucking ridiculous shit. I think I went overboard. Not that I've ever done that before, but she said, I know what you guys, I hear what you guys are saying, and I think you're probably right, but I don't want to be responsible for somebody's life. And I like,
oh my God.
I think I threw my phone into the back of my buddy's car, and then I like yeeted myself into the back seat to go get the phone so that I could text her back.
You were like, tell him to do it.
I want to see.
Video it.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Oh man. People suck.
Yeah, dude. People do suck. It's all like, the thing I just keep saying to myself is like, okay, people just be normal. Why are people so fucking weird? And it's like weird and cringy and like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck is going through your fucking little head? That like you need to be doing dumb shit like this. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm never gonna find out the answer because he's pussy. That's it. Oh, and the thing is though, is that like Nava knew that we knew Kevin. Like he knew. Queen told me today. She was like, he knew. He know like what you guys like, how you guys like were. Like you guys, you guys knew that like how you guys felt. And I'm like,
And
oh, so he just sat there and said absolutely fucking nothing. And she was like, yeah, when he would go yikes, that's like, that was like kind of like it. I'm like, what? Motherfucker just sat back like a pussy and didn't say anything when he was getting called out half the time.
Wait, what? He knew. What did he know?
So when me and her would talk on the phone, he knew that me and her were talking on the phone about him. So he knew that like I knew something was up. Something was going on. So like when me and her were talking on the phone and I had all these like problems with what was going on, he knew. He knew like my problems and everything that was going on. So when he was around, he never made any hints or anything towards knowing or stop doing it. He just kept doing it.
Brother pussy.
So if that doesn't seem already like a fucking problem, then of him knowing that like I didn't like the situation and it's not going to happen, and he still insisted on doing it.
Like, do people just like that just think like it's just gonna go unnoticed? Like, are they oblivious?
That's basically what it was. It was like thinking that like people weren't gonna notice it, or Because like when I was telling people like, don't be surprised if someone gets kicked out of Discord, they already knew. They said it to me like, who, Nava or Queen? And I'm like, oh fuck, what?
What?
And we're like, yo, yeah, we see them coming in here at the same time, muting themselves at the same time. You know, one leaves, the other one follows behind. We see it. We know what's going on. I'm like, what? Is that obvious? Like, I know I pay attention, but like, if everyone's noticing it, God, what the fuck is going on? So like now it's just not me. Now it's not like just me being thinking it's weird. So now I'm talking to everybody else, and everybody's thinking it's weird. And I'm like, okay. So now it's becoming a problem because now it's not just me thinking it's weird. Everybody thinks it's a problem. Because like I said earlier, I was like, I don't give a fuck about people being friends. Bro, don't overstep your welcome. Don't overstep this shit, dude. Don't overstep what this is. Saying some weirdo shit. Hope he doesn't stop me from pursuing you. Fuck out of here, fucking weirdo. Fuck you mean? You ain't doing shit.
Hey, Kevy, you want to start a totally straight relationship where we just mute ourselves in Discord and then disappear at the same time?
Disappear.
Nothing would be weird about that, right? Just two straight dudes just hanging out, and then we just leave at the same time.
With nothing to say to anyone, and then we bounce.
And there's nothing weird about that, right? It's just two straight dudes wanted to hang out. You know, broing out.
Broing out in silence.
And then just a casual unmute and going, yeah.
Yike!
Yeah.
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 Oh, my cat did not like that. She looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? What? Hi.
I can't
She's
believe
like, why are we in bed?
I still can't believe that he left as quick as he did, to be honest.
I
thought he would have let
Bro was ready. He was fucking ready.
Dude, he was. He left the Discord right when he said
if
it.
if he knew, then yeah, he just jumped. He jumped in here knowing, like it was just already going in that direction.
Yeah, he already knew a problem was going to happen. And what problem that was, I don't know what it is, because I don't think he would have thought Amy would have told me or you what that. I just don't think. So it had to have been something, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was that he believed that she was going to tell us. I have no idea. But it was something. I don't know, maybe it was the infertility thing that he can't have kids and that he lied about, you know, why they broke up, or him not coming around and kind of blaming her for it. I don't know. But it was something. Something in his mind was clicking that like, oh shit, I can't be here for this.
Something in his mind was obviously not clicking. If there's one thing that I know after being friends with you guys for fucking years, it's like, first of all, just don't fucking lie. We're friends. There's literally no reason to lie. Like, are we gonna meme on you? Yeah, but who the fuck cares? If you were gonna lie, why would you lie about something that they could easily fucking find out?
That's the part.
Like, what are you thinking? Do you? We've known each other for fucking over a decade. Like, there's no way you forgot. What were you like? Where's your fucking brain right now?
Yep. And that's why, like, when he first started coming around, I said this multiple times already, is that like I just didn't feel comfortable when he came around. I had a really bad feeling when he started coming around. It just didn't feel right. It didn't make any sense as to why. In the hours he would spend in the Discord didn't make any sense in comparison to going from 0 to all day, all night, like until he had to go to bed and go to work in the morning. Like it just didn't add up at all. It didn't sit well with me. And it just seemed like there was a plot happening. There was something happening that, I didn't see in the beginning. And then I figured
And
it out.
act like we're not gonna get the bottom of this.
Yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker thinks anybody is, but if there's someone that's cracking the case, it's Mr. Caution over here. Yeah, like, bro, like I was sitting here and I was like this dissecting everything, dude. I even told Amy yesterday, I'm like, Amy, we went through your goddamn Twitter. Like we went through fucking everything, dude. Like we were looking for everything. We were looking for answers. We were looking for mad shit. Like, so for you to think that like we weren't investigating, you're out of your fucking mind. And I wasn't sitting in here every fucking time just paying attention to see what the fuck would happen and just what was transpiring over the course of the days. You're out of your mind. Like to think that I wasn't seeing it, bro. Come on. And if everybody else was seeing it too, come on. That's retarded. Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know he's not fucking he's coming back to Caution. I don't know where he's gonna go, but he's coming back here. And I don't know what's going on with Queen. I have no idea. It hasn't been answered yet. I would just hope that she's gonna just block him and move on, and that's it. And just not like that's it. That's all it comes down to. But I have no idea.
Come to her senses.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hope so.
I have no fucking idea, dude. I mean, Kelly's talked to her on the phone for over an hour trying to get through to her, but this is before all this. And then, I've talked to her multiple times. Like, it's just feelings get in the way. Kind of what it comes down to. Feelings just get in the way.
And people don't like being wrong either about someone. So she thinks she probably knows Nava. And
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously. This is 100% what it comes down to. Is just somebody that just doesn't want to be wrong. And then, like, multiple times me cornering her, proving that it's wrong. And it's all like, then kick me. Like, it's all like just defending. And it's like, there is no way out of this.
he couldn't even defend himself. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, fuck, no, he couldn't defend himself. Like I said this shit multiple times. This motherfucker never would have debated with me yesterday. That never would have happened. Bro, I had a word pad full of shit to go down. So you better have something good. Because I have every corner written down. I don't know what the fuck you gonna say, dude. I thought we were friends. You're using a word